Hey guys, this is Sky495 here, reviewing my portable handheld vacuum that I keep in my trunk at all times. This is by RETECK. I've already done an unboxing video if you guys want to check it out. As usual, the link will be in the description and also at the end of the video if you guys want to watch it. So this is a very simple to use compact handheld vacuum that's powered via your car's auxiliary power outlet. So it has a 14-foot long cable that hopefully will be long enough for your sufficient needs, but more on that a little bit later in this video. It comes with 3 different attachments. First up is the nozzle, which is good for getting into those gaps and crevices in your car. And you also have an extension nozzle here. It's like a hose, and it is about a little less than 2 feet long, so you can use it for those harder to reach areas or you need some more flexibility. You can use the hose. And a little note about the hose, it can be stored by hooking the ends together as seen here. So they're actually not the same size, so only one side can actually fit into the opening of the vacuum, and that would be the smaller end. So if it doesn't fit the first time, just try the other end. And then the last one is the brush tool, so this is better for cleaning those carpet or more smoother surfaces. So operating this vacuum is super simple. All you have to do is plug it into the auxiliary power outlet in your car, turn on the ignition. I would advise to turn it on to all the way to ignition, not just to turn it on. That way your battery won't die depending on how long you vacuum this thing. And then you go ahead and press the power button right here on the vacuum, and then it will start vacuuming. Besides the power button, there's only one other button, and that is to release the canister with all the junk that you collect. So you just hold down that, pull off the top part, and you just dump out the contents. You can even clean out the HEPA filter by unlocking it as shown on the inscription on the actual plastic part. And then you just go ahead, shake off the loose debris. You can even wash it if you want to, just make sure that it's completely dry before you use it. And then reassemble it. There's even this little red dot here so you know how to align it back. Put it back in, and then you're good to go. I definitely do appreciate how simple this design is. There's even a little flap here in the front to make sure that none of the crap that you suck in will accidentally come out when you remove the nozzle, and that way it will only fall in one direction when you actually want to dump out the debris, which is great. So for around $30, this is a pretty darn good car vacuum for this size and its suction power. And speaking of suction power, you can't expect this thing to have the same power as, say, the household cleaning vacuum that you'll keep to vacuum up your carpets at home. This is only a 5 kilopascal pressured vacuum, so it will not suck up things that are heavily embedded in your carpet. I say this works really well for like loose items on your seat, or crumbs and other debris found in your cup holder on your hard plastic dashboard, stuff like that. And even though it says it's advertised to also be able to be a wet vacuum, so you can suck up liquids apparently, but it really isn't too great for that from my personal experience. So I would just limit this as a really quick way to get rid of some loose crumbs, some hair on your seats, your carpet, dashboard, that kind of thing. Now talking about the cable, it is 14 feet long, which sounds pretty long, but if you actually use it, you'll find that if you loop it around the exterior like I did from the front all the way to my trunk, it just barely reaches. I actually had to use the hose to get all the area. However, if you can make a direct path from the power outlet in the front of your car all the way through to the trunk, maybe you need to fold down some back seats, then I think this is okay. This is definitely not great for really large cars, and for 14 feet long, it's definitely one of the longer cables out there. I did a lot of research before I ended up buying this one, so something to keep in mind. Don't just measure the direct length of your car, consider some obstacles that may come in the way. So just to recap, I definitely think this is a keeper vacuum. It's good for some quick cleanups to just suck up some loose items. It'll make your car look more acceptable. It's definitely not going to clean out something that's been heavily rubbed into your carpet, something like that. You definitely need a more industrial powered vacuum for that. But for the price and for what it's offering, I think it's pretty darn good. The attachments, I use all 3 of them all the time. They even throw in a drawstring bag so you can put all your stuff in, though I would have preferred a zippered pop-up bag, but well, that's what you're given. Anyways, I just put everything in there and I just leave it in my trunk for any accidents. So I think it's a pretty essential thing to keep in your trunk. Go ahead and pick it up. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can have one too. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, Sky495, if you haven't already, to get more content like this. Or if you're watching this on Amazon, head over to my channel URL right here, or just search it up on YouTube, Sky495. There you'll see a bunch of my product reviews and unboxings. Feel free to browse, or if you want to search for something specific, just hit that search field. that'll do it for this video. This is Skyforce95. Thanks for watching.